What an inspirational story. A young Muslim lady of only 19. I'm 32 and will soon be 33. Apart from long talks, I don't have any book to my name. She's 19, Salamatu Abdurrahman, and she has authored an interesting book, Love and Insanity. We'll discuss the motivation behind her writing. Salamatu, good to have you. And for a young lady writing for the first time, it's unusual to have up to 100 pages. So this is 100-pager. Normally for a starter, you would want to do 25 pages or 30 pages or 40 pages. For her first book on the shelf, Salamatu Abdurrahman, who is only 19, has written 100-page book entitled Love and Insanity. First of all, Salamatu, who are you? Where are you from? Where did you go to school?
Okay, my name is Salamatu Abdurrahman and I'm 19 years of age. My mother's name is Saudat Al-Hassan and my father's name is Abdurrahman Isa. My father is a tailor and my mother sells waakye.
What? The daughter of a waakye seller has written a book and you're an author already and very soon a bestseller. Which part of the country did your parents come from or do they come from?
Okay, my mom is from Salaga.
Oh, my dad is from Salaga too, but we are Guruma people from Salaga. We are not Gonja people, but we are quite grateful to Gonja people for taking in my great-grandfather. And I don't speak Gonja, I don't speak Guruma, so we are from Gindin Fisa. Are you from Ngwamalam or which part? Or Makango?
Ngwanguruma.
Ngwanguruma, then you're a Guruma?
No, part of my mom's family is Guruma.
Look, nobody in my family speaks that language, and we are Guruma people. Did they teach you how to say good morning in Guruma?
No, they don't know how to speak to.
Oh my God, Salaga Guruma people, they are lost. Okay, so that side, you come from Salaga. What about your other side?
Okay, my mom was raised at Ejurati Chidumasi with her grandmother.
Oh, I see.
Yes, and she met my dad there and then they got married.
And are you the first of their children?
Yes, please.
And how many others do you have?
We are 4.
You are 4 in all, and you are the eldest?
We are 5 and...
You are the eldest?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And where did you go to school, like your elementary school, JHS and SHS?
My elementary school was at St. Lucia's Academy, located at Awish.
In Accra here?
Yes. And then I went to Kede Sinai Technical School in the Eastern region. But unfortunately, when we wrote the WASI, I had a problem with my core subject, so I wrote again this year.
You wrote and then you are waiting for the results?
No, the results are out.
And are the results this time better than the first time? And why are you not in school? Going to a training college or a university or doing a diploma? Why?
Due to financial problems. So I'm still waiting to see what.
Ladies and gentlemen, such a talent cannot go rust. We'll look at how much you have to raise for you to go to school. You should go to school, to the very pinnacle you can. Love and insanity. Are you talking about motherly love, fatherly love? Because I'll be shocked if you've ever fallen in love at 19. Well, nowadays, you people, you fall in love earlier. Why love and insanity?
Okay, the reason I wrote this book, you were saying something about being shocked if I've ever fallen in love before. But I had some kind of issue with relationship while I was young.
At 19, you've fallen in love before. You fell in love at what age?
I don't know. I was around 13, 14.
Then the biological settings have changed. Please, let's go back to the manufacturer's setting. You know, those days you had to be grown, really grown to fall in love. So, yes, of course, it's not a crime. Allah says in the Quran, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُم مَّوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. Amongst the signs of Allah is that He has created for men from themselves women so that they may find tranquility living with them. And He has placed between men and women love and mercy. So it's not a crime. But when you fall in love, you should fall in love right, in a way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts it. So it's not a crime at all. Yeah, so why love and insanity? Or you went insane because you fell out of love?
No. Actually, I was there when I felt like the relationship was somehow not good. So what if I try to write something out of it? It could help improve my financial standing and then help my family up from the stage we're in. So I began writing after JHS, and then before I completed SHS, I finished with it. So the first part of the book is about what happened while I was in JHS, and then the rest of it were all imaginative.
Okay. And how long did it take you? A whole year or 2 years? And how often were you writing? Were you writing some 5 pages every week? What went into the composition of the book?
Actually, I was in school, so I always took the book with me in class. So whenever I was free in class, I wrote down something. Then when I go to prep, when it's almost prep over, I write down something before I go back to the dorm.
So at what point did you realize you had written enough to consolidate into a book? At what point did you realize that you had enough pages to give a title to?
Okay. I got someone to help me out. So I decided to summarize everything and then see if by Allah's will everything will be fine.
How many pages of this book do you have currently?
Okay, it was 36 pages.
No, I mean how many copies of this? Like 1, 2, how many?
So far I have
only 2. So these are the master copies.
Yes.
And how many books do you want to publish? How many copies would you want published?
Okay, from the beginning I want like 1,000 copies.
1,000 copies. And the launch will be done, or you want it to go straight onto the shelves for people to start buying?
No, the launch will be done.
The launch will be done. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste away such a talent. If you are a publisher, come on board and publish 1,000 copies of this to encourage Salama to keep writing. And we'll give her phone number out in case you would want to call and deal with her directly and see what support you can give. Reach her on 0543 367 066. And for those calling from outside the country, you can include Ghana's country code +233 and then exempt the first 0 or remove the first 0. So Salamatu, in closing, would you want this book to be a one-off or you want to grow into an author?
I want to go into an author.
Okay, what other topics have you been fantasizing about?
Okay, so far I have about 3 more.
What you've written already?
Oh, I'm still working on it.
At various stages,
Yes.
but you've put pen to paper on each of the topics or titles. Wow. Please, let's come on board and support this young lady. And finally, what word of motivation will you give teenage girls, because at 19, you are still a teenager, for them to inculcate the habit of reading and writing?
Okay. What I want to tell my teenage colleagues is that we all have talent within us. So as we move on in life, we should try to discover them and then make sure we work with them so that at the latter stage of life, we won't regret.
That is so beautiful. Salamatu Abdurrahman, author of a book up to 100 pages, Love and Insanity. Kindly call her now and give what little support you can. Thank you so much, my sister, for making time, and we hope to have you soon. Until we come your way again, stay blessed. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.